there's a lot of thoughts about how we all feel about the new Bloodline story post Roman Reigns until he comes back, and we got to dig into a lot of thoughts. It's going to be a pretty brief episode and just what we want to see, what we think of the current version, and I would love to see all your guys' comments of what you think about it. But if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We drop daily wrestling content. Right above me, here's the WWE shop link. Make sure you click that and get all your WWE merch. All you're doing is supporting our podcast. We truly appreciate it. Almost 2,000 subscribers. We appreciate every one of you. And now we got to provide you with some content, so let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
MVP, just real quick, a scale from 1 to 10. What do you think of this new Bloodline and how they've been booked and all that stuff?
I feel like it's starting to get stale. I mean, the injection of Jacob Fatu is making it go a little bit more. But the longer we go without a Roman sighting, or maybe at least a Jimmy Uso sighting, I think it's gonna hurt because no one's believing in Solo. He's not making a believer out of anybody. And yeah, the chants weekly, we want Roman. They're not going to stop.
Yeah.
And it's going to get to the point where they're not going to care about it. Like, they're going to what everything that they say.
Yeah.
And that's got to be like the worst feeling ever, to be whatted out of the ring.
Yeah. I mean, Stone Cold really made it hard for people to cut promos, but I mean, okay, so I agree with everything you just said.
I think it's getting stale. It's like, because I mean, just imagine like Roman came back right now, and we're jump starting that feud. It's gonna be the most exciting thing now, but just the fact that Roman's not there, the Bloodline really doesn't have a bona fide star. I mean, you can argue that Jacob Fatu is going to bring that star quality because he's a maniac, he's a beast.
Yeah,
but I mean, Tama Tonga, he was awesome until he wasn't, and then Tonga Loa is just like, oh, that's his brother. He's there now,
Yeah,
and you never got that excitability from Solo. Maybe back when he was in NXT, but yeah, it's getting stale real quick. For people to buy in and just wait until a Survivor Series, War Games 4-on-4, that's a lot to ask of anybody. Plus, you still gotta figure out how the Usos are gonna get back together, and then what? Is it the number one consensus that Zilla Fatu is gonna side with Roman?
Yeah. I have a couple theories, but kind of going back to it. So like Roman leaves, right? And I understand that Solo was put in that position, but he needed something else, I think, because so Roman wasn't coming out in suits, and he wasn't coming out with jewelry and blinged out, and you're not really acting like a tribal
gloves,
right? And I get it, right? Solo's a different version, and I get the what they were trying to accomplish, but when you have Paul Heyman, who the GOAT of wrestling, in my opinion, he's coming out and saying they're dangerous, they're criminals, they're thugs. Like, what have they done criminal like? Except for like hitting Kevin Owens' car. Like they don't do anything like that. Like, if you're gonna build them as such and make them like dangerous, like make them dangerous. Make them. You have the gorillas of destruction in WWE. You have Solo Sikoa, who is capable of looking badass in moments. Like, you have all these people. Why?
Make them all run rush shot like the Nexus did. That'd make them hot real fast.
Yeah. So I will say that last night SmackDown has changed my mind a little bit, and I'm hopeful for where it goes from now. Because now I think they're understanding that they have to be dangerous. And
Yeah.
since Jacob Fatu debuted, that already like catapulted this levels, like
Yeah.
because he was much needed. And by the way, he looks phenomenal. He lost like
Oh, for
35 pounds for this debut. He looks like $1,000,000. And I'm telling you, if they could have figured this out sooner, Jacob Fatu should be where Solo is right now. Because
yeah.
in ring,
As the
he
tribal
can back it
chief.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get it. I understand where we're at. But so you kind of touched on it. I think we're going to a Bloodline Civil War, and you're going to
Yeah.
do it at War Games. I mean, you can already see it. Even last year,
Oh,
the
it
8
writes
people
itself.
involved in that, it
Yeah.
carried for so long that they're
Uh-huh.
doing it now. Now you have Roman who's going to come back,
Yeah.
and he's not going to like what happened to Paul Heyman because he
Oh,
loves
not at
Paul
all.
Heyman.
That's his wise
Um,
man.
yeah, he loves Paul Heyman. He's not going to do anything to hurt Paul Heyman or anything like. This is wise man. You get the Usos somehow back together. I would assume you're just doing it for family legacy. Like, I made mistakes, but now this is the chance that you have to make this new bloodline look so damn dangerous that like the other members will be like, you know what, we have to come together to stop it for our family's
Yeah.
sake.
Yeah.
That would make sense because Jimmy and Jay aren't just going to come back together.
Mhm.
It would take something like Solo and them are literally out of control. Like they're dangerous people. Like you have to book them right from now till then. But let me throw you a little wrench into this. I thought about it today.
Okay.
I was, just woke up I worked and I woke up and I was in the car with my wife and I'm like, think about this. If you can't get like where you want to be, like, because you would need Zilla Fatu to come, right, to even
Mhm.
it up,
Yeah.
this is really about Paul Heyman now. Like Paul Heyman, they've already kind of touched on it a little bit. What
Mhm.
if it's the new bloodline versus the Paul Heyman guys? You get like Brock and CM Punk and Roman together.
Uh,
Because Heyman could say, like, I have people that love me so much that they will step up to the plate and help, whether they hate
oh
you or not.
man.
So you could go that route. Now, I think that's very overbooked. And then how the hell would the new
Yeah.
bloodline beat Brock and CM Punk
Yeah.
and Roman? But it would be cool to see the Paul Heyman guys versus
They
the
bring
new
back
bloodline.
Ryback.
Yeah. Yeah. So he can hurt more people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Um,
you could go that route. You could do that.
you could, but then you're bringing. I don't know. You're bringing back Curtis Axel.
Yeah, I thought about that. I knew you'd say that.
Uh, bringing back Ryback, who doesn't get along with CM Punk, doesn't get along with anybody.
Yeah.
I guess that would be a monkey wrench
You
into the
could do it like
storyline.
Roman, Brock, Punk, and the Usos and have Zilla
Okay.
Fatu show up with the other one. Because the Usos, technically, the Usos and Roman are the original bloodline with Paul Heyman. And if they go
Yeah.
around and they ask like Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, because they're going to be baby faces, like, will you join the fight? And they're going to say no. Like, we don't want to help you. So who do you turn to? The Paul Heyman guys. You bring in Brock and Punk to even the score. I mean, it's fantasy booking, but it's just cool to talk about.
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting to see. I don't think it's what's going to happen though. But
Okay. Well, all right. So with the power bombing of Paul Heyman, that now leaves Solo without a wise man. Now, I've been seeing a certain name pop up on the interwebs,
are me and you
and
thinking the same thing?
I must say it's interesting. And he does have he does have connection with the bloodline because he used to manage Umaga. Escúcheme, escúcheme. Ha ha ha! Listen to me, Armando Estrada, man.
You could. My
He'd be the
fantasy
wise man
booking, I would
solo.
like to see Rikishi.
Oh,
Just
I
because like
I
he'd
don't
fit
want to
that.
think he wants to get in between his sons though,
Yeah. I
because
mean,
three of his sons are in it.
that's true. But I mean he could say, looking at the family legacy, like Solo is going to lead us, and you got to fall in line. You just got to be with your brothers. Like I'm the wise man. Like I'm spitting facts, but I don't know if they'll do that either. I mean, does Solo even get another wise man?
To run a tribe, you have to.
Yeah, yeah. I
Not
guess
to
I could see it.
mention, not to mention, you need someone to properly anoint you and put the ulafala on you too, because Roman Reigns didn't come with doing that. Like Alpha and Sika bestowed it on him,
Yeah,
and now what? Tamatanga is just gonna place it on Solo, and we're gonna call it a day. No,
yeah,
you need someone to at least tease a formal acknowledgement.
yeah. I get it. I mean, and I guess overall, like my point of all this is like they have not been booked properly to like for me to
No,
care. And you
oh
have
no,
them like Paul Heyman's
Harry.
doing his damnedest out there to say, hey, they're dangerous, they're criminals, that you don't understand what they're capable of, and it's like you lost to Randy Orton in a King of the Ring quarterfinal.
You
Like,
you know they need to be booked like Braun Breaker is on Raw.
yes, just destroy everybody.
Yeah,
If they're like have Jacob Fatu kill somebody on television, like have him
yeah,
do
yeah,
something to be like, okay,
yeah.
we can't mess with these guys. Um, but we'll see. I mean, this storyline is going to go for years. There's just so many
I
layers
hope
and so many
so.
people, and you just got to book it right. Okay,
You do. Like Roman's booking was great.
yes. I was just going to say you have like it's similar to WCW. Like you have all this cool stuff happening with Roman, and everyone's invested, and everyone's watching Nitro every week. Then Vince Russo takes over, and you have this bloodline. And you're like, what happened? Wait, like go back.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
is
yeah.
also a rumor that Roman and the Usos could get Sammy to join them. I don't know if they go that route though, because it's unless Sammy does it out of respect for Jay or something. Um, I don't know. But I do know we're heading toward a bloodline civil war at War Games. I just don't know
Yeah.
who's going to. Is it going to be 4 people or 5 people? If it's 5 people, then you have to kind of reach a little bit because the only other person they're kind of anticipating coming is Zilla Fatu.
Yeah.
So after that, it's like if he joins Solo in them, it's 5 against 3. They need 2 people on Roman's
Oh, you
side.
think he's gonna join them?
If he does, if you go 5 versus 5. You still need 2 more people to make it, unless you do 4 for 4 and Zilla joins them. And
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because he's Umaga's kid.
yeah, yeah,
I don't
I
know if
like it.
that makes a difference.
Yeah, it's bloodline legacy, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
overall, we'll see how it goes. I mean, last night showed me hope that with Jacob
yeah,
Fatu and what they did to Paul, maybe
yeah.
they will get booked properly moving forward.
That'd be great.
We'll see, but that's our thoughts on the bloodline. So do you have anything else you want to add?
Uh, I did. Can't remember it now. I mean, yeah. They just need to be what you're advertising them as, like thugs, criminals, destroy, destroy, destroy.
Yep.
They need that. They
Yeah.
need to run in. They need to make a run in on LA Knight versus Logan Paul and destroy that matchup.
Yeah,
That'd
just because
be
you can.
yeah, exactly. Uh, you need to mess with Cody. You know,
Oh, you have to mess with Cody. You have to. And I
they
mean,
need to disrupt.
and they are doing the Money in the Bank 6-man
Okay,
tag, which I kind of didn't want to see, but here we are.
okay. I do have to mention. You know, I like how they're getting all these guys from other walks of wrestling life a chance at WWE, and they're actually doing something with it. But at the same time, you're kind of alienating some of the guys you already have on there that's not getting TV time.
Well, especially NXT, because usually you come through NXT first, and none of them did.
No, but so like yeah, exactly. You're pushing him straight through. Um, so Dijak, he just announced he's leaving. Um, I don't know. If you don't have all these new guys coming in, you got room for someone like him who was putting on bigger matches in NXT. You give him a chance to flourish on the main roster. You don't have stuff like this happening where you're becoming AEW, just buying up all the talent, and you got no TV time for all of them. I don't, I
Yeah,
don't know. It's just something to think about.
I get you. So yeah, that's our thoughts on the Bloodline saga. More chapters to come. I'm sure we'll have another video at some point before War Games, but usually we record every weekend. Next weekend we're gonna do our Money in the Bank review because it is July 6th that is taking place.
Oh,
And we'll see. So appreciate you guys again. 2,000 subscribers. We can't do it without you guys. We really appreciate you. Keep watching. Give us that watch time. We truly